Today I'll be doing my 2017 NBA draft predictions. This is what I think is going to go down, or what I think they should do in overall prime. So with the first pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Markelle Fultz. I think they should pick Markelle Fultz because he is the prospect who offers the most upside as a go-to scorer and playmaker. While consideration will need to be made about how he meshes with point guard Isaiah Thomas, the fact that he is nearly 10 years younger than Isaiah Thomas gives him the ability to learn under him and presumably take control of the team when the time is right. Trading Thomas is another possibility, but the Celtics can exercise all options and take their time with Fultz in the fold. So with the second pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Lonzo Ball. The Lakers and Ball appear to be the big winners of Water Night. It has been reported that Ball is said to only work out for the Lakers, and Ball ending up in LA for the Lakers appears to be destiny. So with the third pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Josh Jackson. Jackson is the best prospect available and could end up the best player in this draft. The Sixers could also opt to trade back a few spots to draft a shooter such as Jason Tatum or Malik Monk. Drafting Tatum here at number 3 is another possibility as there are ties between the Colangelos and Coach K, and Tatum is a safe pick. However, he seems to be a bit of a reach here. There are a number of teams that can move up to 3 to target De'Aaron Fox or Josh Jackson. So trade with Sacramento for 5 and 10, or deal with Phoenix or another team are possibilities. So with the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Jason Tatum. Tatum would give the Suns a surefire, high-level starter and a player with go-to scoring ability on the wing. While he may lack some of the upside of other prospects like Jonathan Isaac, he's one of the least risky prospects available. The Suns are said to be looking to address they have too many point guards on the team with like Brandon Knight and Eric Bledsoe. And Tyler Ulis is just a huge problem. So with this year's draft, that's why they're going to draft Jason Tatum, because they need a small forward. They have TJ Warren, but I don't really think he'll develop into much of anything. So now with the fifth pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select De'Aaron Fox. Fox will give the team a potential upgrade or replacement of Darren Collison, because Darren Collison, he's more of a six-man type of point guard. And, he'd be a little young duo with Buddy Hield. So, the GM of the Kings seems to have a thing for the De'Aaron Fox. And he has took DeMarcus Cousins in the fifth pick in the NBA draft. Another former Kentucky player in 2010, I don't want to start that. So, the team should also really target anything, really, because, they really don't have a star player on the team. They have Willie Cauley-Stein, Scala Bicier. They have Georgios Papagiannis. So they really don't need a big man. So that's why I think they should take De'Aaron Fox with the fourth pick. So with the sixth pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Frank Ntilikina. The Magic would love to upgrade their current point guard position as Elfrid Payne, while solid, is more suited for a backup role. Ntilikina is a bit of an unknown as his level of competition at point guard leaves some in doubt. He'll give Orlando hope for the future at the position. If a point guard like they covet is like not taken, and they could take like De'Aaron Fox if he gets passed on, but they could also pick either Zach Collins, Jarrett Allen, or Lauri Markkanen. There are possibilities as well. So now with the seventh pick in the NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Dennis Smith. After selecting Chris Dunn early in last year's draft, it may be difficult for the Wolves to select another point guard, but Dunn has been unimpressive and Smith offers the most value at their pick. Malik Monk is another possibility as he would give him a shooter to go along with Zach LaVine and Andrew Wiggins. So with the eighth pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Malik Monk. The Knicks use a dynamic young guard to groom for the future to play alongside Kristaps Porzingis. While GM Phil Jackson hasn't done the greatest job of signing free agents or hiring head coaches, his selection of Kristaps Porzingis at 4 was a magnificent one. Whether he can duplicate that magic at 8 remains to be seen. So now with the ninth pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Jonathan Isaac. So, Jonathan Isaac, the Mavericks always seem to be one pick away from grabbing an elite player, except for the Dirk Nowitzki pick. So, now at the ninth pick this year, they should also have the opportunity to grab a player with a lot of potential. It's a great draft to have a mid-lottery pick, as there is a lot of talent available and a lot of prospects with similar value. Picks 5 through 9 could easily challenge the top 4 in this year's draft in the long run, which makes it a unique draft. So, with the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Terrence Ferguson. The mystery man drew positive reviews from those around him in Australia. He remains a bit of a project for a team like Sacramento. He would work well as they have a younger nucleus. At 19, his shooting can help to eventually replace Rudy Gay or Tyreek Evans because they'll most likely opt out in free. The 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Donovan Mitchell. And with this pick, they take an undersized 2 with their first draft pick. The team has shown a commitment to drafting players with defensive ability and that. So now with the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select OG Anunoby. So OG Anunoby, most people wouldn't have him this high, but for me, I think he should be taken with the 12th pick in the NBA draft with the Detroit Pistons. Stanley Johnson has been really disappointing thus far, and he has shown significant promise over the course of his freshman season at Indiana, despite coming to college as a completely unheralded high school recruit. That culminated a tremendous defensive performance in the NCAA tournament round of 32 against Kentucky, where he shut down future top 10 pick Jamal Murray and set the stage for what was expected to be a breakout sophomore campaign. Anunoby made significant progress this season, averaging a strong 18 points, 9 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 2.1 steals, and 2.1 blocks per 40 minutes on an efficient 62%, including strong performances to win over the eventual number 1 NCAA tournament seeds North Carolina and Kansas. An apparent ACL tear severed in January forced him to have season-ending surgery, though in Indiana already in the midst of a difficult start to the Big Ten, went just 5-9 in his absence, missing the NCAA tournament in the process. Anunoby has an elite physical profile for an NBA combo forward, staying at 68 in shoes with a chiseled frame and a reported 76 wingspan that will easily allow him to play power forward or even spend time at the center position in smaller lineups. He moves like a wing, being light on his feet and capable of playing above rim impressively in space, as he demonstrated with a number of powerful highlight reel caliber finishes over the past 2 years. 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Jarrett Allen. So the Nuggets have a solid big man in Nikola Jokic, who will be a future star in the NBA, but Jarrett Allen will still be a great pick, but he is a more defensive-oriented athlete to pair with Jokic and Mason Plumlee. He could be more appealing than a power forward that duplicates his face-up game. Allen's still a few years away, but shows upside as a defender and an athlete. So with the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Harry Giles. Giles is obviously a big-time talent, but his inability or unwillingness to explode off his knee has left a lot of skepticism and concern about his future. So with the pick, it would be like a low-risk, high-reward pick for the Miami because, they're a pretty good team. They almost made the playoffs, and they lost the last game of the season. Yeah, there's a solid team. So I feel like that's why they should take Harry Giles to the 14th pick in the NBA draft. And that pretty much concludes the video today, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.